Hi, Pepe, Ringo, and I wanted to show you a few exercises. I'm Zoe with Zoe Fitness, and a priority for me when I'm strength training people in the gym, especially if they're on the bike, which is most everybody, is to undo the bike. We want to be able to prolong our ability to do that in which we love. And in order to do that, we need to make sure that we strengthen areas that we are not strengthening on the bike. If we strengthen areas we are using on the bike, then we're going to be a little bit more prone to injury because we're not looking at joints as whole units. We're looking at it as, I just want to be stronger on the bike. When for some of us, it's more about, I want to be stronger on the bike for longer. An area that I think is super important to work on is the shoulder and the shoulder girdle. But first, let's take a look at what position we are in the bike. We are in this type of a position on the bike. So when you go to the weight room, with or without me, with me I'll talk you through it, but if you go to the gym without me, you want to think about strengthening all of those muscles that are in the lengthened position while we're actually on the bike. So let me show you two imperative shoulder exercises that I always recommend for people. This is clearly the first time I've done a video. So the first one, you want to get a 3-point stance. If you don't have a weight bench, that's not a problem at all. For years, I didn't have one, and I just used a coffee table. You can put yourself in a 3-point stance any way that you can think of. So, 90 degrees in the elbow, 3-point stance. You want the back as flat as possible, and you're going to actually lift that arm up with 90 degrees in the elbow. With a lot of people, I actually do a 3-pound weight. I'm doing a 5-pound weight today. You'll do your 10 and then come over to the other side. Something that I see with people when they're weak in this area is that wrist will actually come down. We want to keep that wrist level with the shoulder. If you have a mirror, use the mirror. If not, take a look. If you're like this, you're not targeting the area. So there you have it. After you do your 10, then you want to go to the other side. On to exercise 2 for shoulders and stabilization of the shoulders. Do this one of 2 ways. You can do thumbs up or open palm. I need to slide that bench over a little bit more so you can actually see a little bit clearly of what it is that I'm doing. So as a progression to this exercise, you can actually do it on an uneven surface. I see so much instability in people's cores, trunks, and spines that generally I do not recommend doing an unstable surface until you can do a series of abdominal exercises on the floor. I see way too many people going to TRXs and doing exercises on the ball, and they shouldn't be there. So when in doubt, stable surface, you're going to keep your spine safe, and rule number 1 is have fun, but after that, safety. So I'm going to actually demonstrate this exercise open palm. You're going to come up to shoulder height, squeeze your rhomboids tight, back and down. Again, focusing on the area in the shoulder and primarily the rhomboids. You'll do your 10 and call it a day. Hope you enjoyed.